So you left the military with a focus on becoming a politician. We still want to hear the roadmap. So you became a member of the party?
So I took advice from a former colonel from the Royal Green Jackets who was in Parliament at the time, and his name was Sir Geoffrey Patty. And I'd never met him before, but just the Green Jacket military connections, you give him, I say, oh, I'm interested in this. And I caught up with him and he said, Tobias, go and earn some money, gain some more experience. You've got the military, that's fantastic, but just get some other experience of life as well. Yeah. And come in a little bit later.
So you went into business, or what did you go into?
Yeah, so I worked for the London Stock Exchange and learned how the city operated. Mm-hmm. And then I worked for Allen and Overy, the law firm. And then at the same time, concurrently, I was working my way up that ladder. Parish council, district council.
You a barrister as well?
I'm not a barrister, no. I was doing business development for Allen and Overy. So I had to look after Emma Watson.
Okay.
When her father was a senior lawyer in my firm.
Okay.
And I didn't really know who she was, but she would arrive downstairs and I'd have to take her upstairs. I haven't got a clue who this. I mean, I was polite to her. I wasn't rude about that.
Did she come with her wand?
I didn't even know what she was up to. It was only later that I put the two together. But that was quite fun. Not that she'd even recognize me now, but that was quite fun. Yeah, and so I got some other experience from other aspects of life. And I think the criticism I have, and you get a little bit of this in America as well, is that people work for a member of parliament, they do some jobs inside the lobby environment, then they stand as an MP. They're not bringing any fresh experience.
Yeah, it's a closed circuit. I kind of have the same beef with consultants. I do understand why consultancies hire people directly from university, because they have this esprit, they have this motivation. They'll work for nothing. They'll follow orders. I understand why you would hire, and you're usually idealistically bright. Maybe not experienced bright, but they're idealistic.
But the Senate has a rule, which means you cannot be a senator until you're over 35.
You can't become president.
If that's not a direct order, go away, get some real experience before you turn up here.
Well, I noticed you did an MBA as well, and I noticed that there's at least 7 years between when you did your bachelor's and your MBA. Traditionally speaking, that was the idea behind an MBA. No, and a lot of people do their master's directly after they do their bachelor's nowadays.
No.
But back then it was like, I think in the MBA I did with the University of Minnesota Carlson Business School, I think they required you to have at least 10 or 12 years of business experience before.
Yeah.
And that's what I would also say about a consultant. I think if you're really going to be worth your salt, as you say, as a politician, I think you should have some external experience. You should know what a liter of milk costs. You should, have worked for a for-profit organization, have some idea of reality before you go. And the same thing with consulting. I think, what are you consulting if you've never experienced what it's like to manage a team, to live up to certain goals that you have set for the quarter or for the year. So that's definitely that.
Yeah.